In the spring, we think of perfection, doing it right this year. With the sun finally out, the thaw done, sucking dirt-smelling air thick with pollen, we are flawless. 0 and 0. This year we will be a machine with inputs of blood and effort. Our output is wins. We will have a perfected routine to guarantee success. Every Sunday we will drive to the same field at dawn. Every Sunday the same 10 guys, the same coach. Every Sunday a strict order of drills. We get ready fast, snap till breathless, and then scrimmages, one-on-ones until the sun sets. Names are made at national events, at the PSP. But after Dallas, the paintball world watched the league collapse weeks before the second event. The Bandits were forced to adapt. They shifted their sights to the debut event of the National X-Ball League in Cleveland. A new set of rules, a stutter start to the paintball season. In the meantime, the team picked up 2 young talents, Alex Rosati and Harrison Gross, and the squad bloated to 14 players. The decision was made to splinter, 2 separate teams flying under the same banner, Bandits Red and Bandits Blue. At least that's how it was on paper.
When I first joined the team, honestly, I was like looking up to the guys. And then as I kind of joined in, it turned more into like I was one of them.
You know, I've always wanted to play with the Bandits. That's always been a team that I've, looked up to and has kind of helped me along my paintball career. And, it was sort of something that I didn't think was a possibility for this season, but when the opportunity came up, I was definitely, ready to play. And, I just couldn't wait to get out there.
I'm really excited because both Alex Rosati and Harrison Gross are 16 and 15 with an incredible amount of natural talent that we're going to develop into skill.
I'm 16 years old, and everyone else is 20s, some 30s. And then we got Harrison, who's 15. He's actually a year younger than me. So it's cool to have someone younger for once.
I think that everybody's kind of worked together to create an even playing field both on the field and off so that we're all equals. We're no longer divided by age.
They walk on the field and they move down the field in a way that it doesn't matter who else is on the field. Not to say they don't get butterflies when they play good players, but when they walk on the field, they let everything go and they just fucking breathe.
I think it's going to be really interesting switching to 2 teams.
I'm on the blue squad, which is, it's pretty much the lower team.
It's the one that's, sort of trying to develop up into the level that the red squad is playing at right now, which I think is appropriate definitely for me just getting on the team.
I feel like I'm up there with everyone else, We're all like on even playing field right now.
Losing Zach was obviously a big deal to the team. He was one of our starters and had performed really well last year. We picked up 2 young guns who we thought could grow into the role of Zach.
So, as of right now, Tyler is not able to go to Cleveland, which leaves the team with 6 players.
Week before the event, Tyler Sinclair contacts the team. His car breaks down. He doesn't have enough money to go forward and to play the event, so boom, he's out. Blue team has to make a decision on the spot.
No matter what, I think if there's a way that we could all try to chip in and try to figure this out for Tyler, I'd be more than willing to, because Tyler's been playing with us. He's been showing up to practice and showing that he's dedicated for us, and he had a shitty situation.
I don't want to be indebted to you guys to the point where it's like, and Tyler still owes us, $400 for Cleveland.
So
like
if we can all throw $50, I don't mind if you don't give me back the $50. I can't say for everyone else.
So that's probably not how I would want it working.
Amidst all that confusion a week before the event, trying to figure out the logistics of maybe playing with 6 or maybe trying to pick up someone who can fit that role really well, all of a sudden, who floats back into the scene?
The options are, and none of them are good, Zach, who we all know, who has played with us for a very long time, and other than picking up his gun to show it to Pat today, may not have played more than 2 points since the indoor season.
Zach Tatum contacts the team, has the intention to come back. What do they want to do? Pick up someone or go forth with 6 guys?
He stepped away, he wanted to go into the military. Now, I've known Zach for a long time. I just know that's not really Zach and not something that he would be into.
When I was playing paintball and going to school and doing all that stuff, maybe I wasn't taking things as seriously as I could have. When I realized that, I kind of was like, well, if I'm gonna take things seriously from now on, why not just go 100% serious?
He didn't have the ability to continue to pay for paintball. He had no job, he had no school that he was enrolled in, he had no future prospects. The military offered a step forward, and so he took it.
My whole, I guess, thing with joining the military was I was looking for something very, very secure. Like, I had all these outside pressures on me.
Zach's a good kid, he's a smart kid. When he puts his mind to something, he tends to achieve it. He's just, it seems that he's having a hard time focusing on things.
I choose to believe that I am supposed to play paintball for whatever reason. I don't know why, but whatever I do just keeps ending me back at this exact same spot, so I guess it's time to go forward instead of trying to dip out.
Would love to have Zach back on the team if I felt confident that he would be able to fulfill his obligations. But I'm not sure that we wouldn't get 2 months into the team and he wouldn't run out of money and be asking for handouts, or fly off somewhere to left field chasing butterflies and happy thoughts.
I resent the fact that, you know, he didn't try to work things out when there was options for him. Then when we didn't have Zach, it was like, okay, well, we don't have a 2 on the snake side, so what are we gonna do to fulfill that position? So that's when we take our coach. We don't want to play our coach. He's there to coach.
When Zach left, what we discussed going into Cleveland was myself potentially strapping back up, throwing the pack on, throwing the cleats on, and playing on that side of the field.
Bandits Red, harboring Sunday expectations, started the event 0-3. By the 3rd match, Benny was playing nearly every point, while also trying to call plays and keep track of game times with malfunctioning scoreboards.
Tell them to get a fucking scoreboard so we know it's a minute 40 when it's a minute fucking 40.
You know, when you're a player coach, it takes you out of the game. You don't make the right kind of decisions. And when you're a very passionate player like Ben is, and you know, you want to put yourself out there regardless. You know, you're blind to the situation.
We got to remember, why the fuck are we here?
Yeah.
Why the fuck are we doing this?
Because
so that I
this
can
one-
fucking do this, so Brett can do this, we
Right.
can have a good fucking
So
time.
sit
If it's
someone
not
else.
fun, then I don't want to fucking do it anymore.
Sit someone else.
Stop! There's a process in place. The process that's been put in place is that I call. So I fucking call.
Tell me if you want to win or if you want to learn, because if you want to learn, I won't fucking play. If you want to win, I have to go do what I just fucking did.
If you start breaking the process, then all shit breaks all over the place.
I kind of got pigeonholed into trying to win the match versus what the bigger goals of the team are, like our growth and what the pattern is for trying to grow a team over a season.
The teams do okay. Baby steps. No Sunday. Bandits Blue, the feeder squad, outperforms Red. It's different at a national. The sense that this is important haunts every movement. It opens a new space in your brain, heightens memory. There is more screaming, there are more fights, everything pushed to extremes.
Somebody is watching the middle at all fucking time. Let's fucking go! We kidding me on that shit?
Right now, we're a broken game.
It will not be easy, and we are not perfect.